Hey guys, I am back. Thank you for being so gracious while I was on vacation with my family. I got you guys' comments while I was on my way actually, and it was so great, so encouraging that you guys were okay with the break. It was a great time of rest and bonding for me, and I just completely appreciate it. I am super excited for what we have for you today. It's a little bit different format. So Happy Cats was gracious enough to give us an interview that I am incredibly stoked to be able to give to you guys. Very first, we will play that interview, and then after the interview, we will get on to some gameplay. So without further ado, let's roll the footage. Hey Simmers and animal lovers, it's Erin the Rescue Simmer, and today I am joined by a very special guest, Miss Maria, who is the development coordinator for Happy Cats Haven. This is a shelter that you guys picked and voted on, and she's going to be answering some questions for us, give us a little bit more insight into Happy Cats. Maria, thank you so much for joining me today.
Hi!
I love your ears.
Can't be a cat shelter if you don't rub your ears everywhere you go, right?
You know what? I need to get some. What I thought we would do is we'd go through just a few questions, if that is okay with you.
Yeah, of course.
All right, wonderful. So very first, who is Happy Cats Haven, and what is you guys' core mission?
We are a small nonprofit that rescues homeless Colorado cats and kittens. So we focus on pretty much our own state with that because there's so many, in our state that need help. We focus on being fully feline friendly. And what that means is we take the time to make sure we treat all of our cats as individuals, just like people. Animals have their own personality types and they've gone through their own stuff. And so you have to really see where they're at, meet them there, and then help them grow from that to relax and be comfortable and really show their unique personality in order to help find them that right home that's going to be that forever fit.
That's amazing. I see on you guys' website that you are a fear-free facility. That's a new term to me. What does that mean for Happy Cats and its cats and volunteers and staff?
Fear Free is actually this program that I believe started out of Denver, but it's all about teaching people how to recognize fear, anxiety, and stress in animals. And so they have a fear-free shelter track. They have a fear-free track for vets and vet techs. So we have, all of our staff have done one or the other, and most of our volunteers have as well. So they've had this education where they're learning how to identify what might be triggering an animal to have fear, anxiety, or stress, and then how to react to that to help calm them down, help make that the least stressful place, because every shelter is going to be stressful for the kitties no matter what. It's just a different environment than what they're used to, and there's a lot going on. So really being educated in that and mindful of it really helps keep them from being stressed, getting sick, things like that you typically see, and helping them get adopted faster. But we also have a lot of behavioral cats. We see a lot with basically kitty PTSD because it's traumatic.
Yeah.
Losing your home is traumatic, or if you're an introvert and you're forced to do extrovert stuff, that causes a lot of stress. It's very similar with cats. If you have a cat that wants to be by himself, but then he's been raised in a house with dogs and children, and it's a lot of extra outside energy, they still have those dynamics. So we have to basically we watch them, we see what they're doing, and we help them from there.
And it sounds like this is a program that other shelters can educate themselves on. Is that correct?
Yes. So I believe you could just go to fearfree.com, I believe, or they're on Facebook, Fear Free Shelters, and Fear Free Happy Homes for just people who want to educate themselves on how to see it in their own pets. That's a program that they have through that organization, and I believe it's free, but don't quote me on that. The Fear Free Happy Homes, I believe that one's free, but I could be wrong.
Sure. No, absolutely. And then how does Happy Cats Haven balance the need to adopt out as many cats as possible to get them rehomed with making sure that they have really quality homes to go to? What does your adoption process look like?
So we call our adoptions handcrafted adoptions, and that just starts from day one when we get the cats in. we're constantly updating our notes about what their preferences are. We've got this big board that's like, what treats do they like? What kind of scratching places do they like? What kind of play style do they have? All of that. And then when we meet the adopters, we get that information from them. Like, what kind of personality are you looking for? What kind of environment is your home? Is it quiet? Is it loud? Is there other animals? Not. And you take both sides of that and you kind of help steer the people towards cats that would be a good fit. Because as anyone who's gone to a shelter knows, they're all so stinking cute.
Yes.
To have that person who really knows the animals giving you, this one, I know you think she's really beautiful, but I don't think in your house it'll fit. These three, though, are really great options if you want to look at them and get to know them a little bit. And that tends to go really well for us.
What are some ways that viewers who want to help Happy Cats Haven can support you even if they're not close enough to physically volunteer?
The number one thing that people can do just with social media is follow us, because when we have needs, we definitely put it out on our social media. And our Facebook and Instagram have the same handle. It's at Happy Cats Haven. Make sure you pluralize the cat. So you could do that. We put out Ask Us all the time. Sometimes we have people crochet toys for us.
Oh.
Another thing that is really good is if you're considering and able to do like a monthly donation on our website through our PayPal. We have guardian angels, and you could do that as low as $5 a month. But it's really great to have that consistent income coming in that you can depend on, so that you can decide, how many cats are we going to be able to help? This cat needs medical. What do we have coming in? Do we need to do a special reach out? Things like that. So those are the ways, with COVID, spay and neuter costs have gone up. So because everyone's trying to get their animals into the vet right now, it's just, last year kind of pushed everything. And so having that, again, like I said, having that guardian angel money coming in monthly, we can go, okay, we can afford to go to these other vets that we don't normally partner with. They might be a little bit more expensive, but then we have that covered without having to raise adoption fees.
What is something that you hope that every potential adopter walks away with after interacting with Happy Cats?
The biggest thing that I personally hope people walk away with is just the knowledge that cats are warm and they're loving and they do want people around them. I know they have a lot of negative stereotypes out there, but when you walk through our doors, our lobby cats, they come running up to you to be kind people. That's one of the criteria for being able to be in the lobby, is they have to be, kind of a little bit more comfortable with the ins and outs of people coming in. But also that every animal's different. So if you have this, like you see someone online and you go to your shelter, wherever you go, don't be disappointed if it's not the right fit for you, because there's someone there, or there will be someone there that will be a good fit for you. It's just about matching those personalities and really treating them like the individuals that they are.
That is a wonderful message. Thank you guys so much for the work that you do. I think that we are going to have so much fun playing along with Rocket as our cat that won the vote. And is there any other cats that you can think of that really just stand out for you that you have fun stories about?
Yeah, we actually have a kitty right now. His name is Smokey. Get your tissue boxes ready, guys. He was found in the snow, last big snowstorm. An Amazon driver was delivering her packages. Basically almost gone. And she picked him up, put him in her truck. He rode around with her all day until she was able to get off her shift.
Yeah.
We got him into the vet. We got him all his medical care. So he had a full mouth dental. He had renal failure, renal disease. Sorry.
Sure.
So we got him correct food. We got him fluid, and he is doing great. He is thriving. He's in a foster care right now, just waiting to be adopted by his new forever family. So he's available on our website. He's so sweet. A little, they call him like Russian blue, a little gray guy. He's very, very sweet. just shows anybody can help an animal. Like, she was just doing her job, and then she got him to the place that could help him. And with our vets and everything, he's doing so good now, guys.
Oh.
And so I knew that it starts out sad. So now we're just waiting for that last little happy chapter where we find his perfect adopter.
Oh, wonderful. And thank you so much for sharing that story. I hope Smokey gets a home really soon. And thank you so much for meeting with us and giving us a little bit of an inside scoop. We so appreciate this.
It was my pleasure. Your team is awesome. And thank you so much for nominating us.
Thank you so much, Maria. You have such a wonderful rest of your day.
You too.
Thank you so much to Maria and to Happy Cats Haven for sitting down and talking with me. I think that was a really great inside scoop that we were able to get. And certainly, guys, go ahead and give them a follow. I follow them on Instagram, and my feed is just filled with these cute little cat faces. So definitely worth a follow if you are interested in keeping up with Happy Cats Haven and any of their available cats for adoption. So as I mentioned, Rocket is the kitty that won our vote for you guys. And Amy is just playing with him right now as a reminder. He is a playful, affectionate, and talkative cat because of his bio. This guy is an elder. He's about 13 years old, but you'd never know it because of his personality. And Dad is just hanging out with Caleb right now. He's teaching him some blocks. So he's being a great dad. So I think Rocket is really going to fit in very well into the household. Sim Rocket, at least. So they are just playing. Amy is making him feel welcome. After she is done playing with him, she is actually going to give her mom and Hugo's mom a call to come on over. They're going to be moving in to help out because Hugo and Amy definitely have some shelter business to do. I think Amy is going to probably hang around a little bit more of the house. Ooh, Rocket went outside. Just to make Rocket feel welcome, give him a good transition in. And Hugo is going to be doing some shelter business. Oh my gosh, look at this cat. He is definitely not feeling his age. Yes. Okay, so Caleb reached thinking level 2. What a good boy. Let's clean everything up here. And then while we're waiting for Amy to go talk to the moms and Hugo to do some shelter things, just getting everybody ready and comfortable in the shelter, let's see what Caleb and Rocket make of each other. Oh, good job. Oh, they just became friends. Rocket, like I said, is an affectionate cat. So, oh, let's hug him. Let's see how Caleb does. I know that toddlers typically are not as gentle as other animals would. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. So I think this boy has a really good future in animal rescue should he want it. Maybe not. So MC Command Center, we just had a patch update yesterday. I'm thinking maybe that has something to do with it, but I can't actually move them into the house, even though I have the household limit set up. Fun story. While trying to do some things and clean up my mods folder, I accidentally deleted all of my save files. Shout out to my husband, Shall We Let's, down in the comments, because he saved all of my save files. So absolutely shout out to him. Give him some love down in the comments. Oh, there's our boy. He's sleeping. What are you going to do, sir? Oh, why are you eating cake? Don't eat cake. No, clean that up. Caleb, what are you? You're hungry. All right, buddy. Yeah, we will do a veggie burger for Mr. Caleb because that is a much more appropriate dinner than cake. So Hugo is filling everybody's bowl, making sure that they are good for the night. And then tomorrow, we are going to go ahead and see... Thumper is actually not here. He is with another household. It's because MC Command Center wasn't working the way that I needed it to. But we're going to go see... Oh, look at that puppy. Yeah, we need to give you a bath, Mr. Sir. Poor Bugs is so lonely. He is making messes all by himself. Ooh, I think Rocket is going to be very interested in this food. He is. Oh, no. No, no, no. We don't eat human food, sir. No, thank you. Did Caleb get his fill? He did. He could probably go potty after we instruct Mr. Rocket on a few things. Oh, Caleb. Sugar now. What goes up must come down. Right now, the sugar has left and the down is way down. That is correct. That was why I was hoping. Oh, don't smash your dollhouse, sir. That is why I was hoping we weren't going to eat cake. So he wants to go to sleep. It is a little bit early, baby. I know. I'm sorry. Let's babble to our little pupper. And where is Rocket? Oh, no. Oh, dear. Okay, so let's have you lecture him about scratching. Well, this is, honestly, I've said it before, I'll say it again, this is why fostering is so important, because they can't know everything that we want them to do. Things that are just normal behavior for cats, for dogs, don't work with us. So we have to be patient, we have to be loving. Hugo is done with his food, so he's just gonna mop up the mess, the potty mess that Caleb left. Poor Caleb. All right, Mommy, let's comfort your boy. Look at this playful cat in the background. Oh, there we go. It's okay, buddy. Everybody has potty accidents. Let's read him to sleep. Oh, look at this family moment. Dad is coming in to say hi. So Hugo has this talk to plant whim that he's going to go fulfill. So he reminded me that we have plants and that I had said something kind of in the comments on previous videos that we might move this play along to Hinford on Bagley, which would be super cute. After seeing some of the gameplay and then after playing myself, the gameplay that is brought on by that pack, by that expansion pack, is so incredibly involved, which I am super happy for because it's an expansion pack. It should expand the way that you play the game. Oh, cats. As much as I love the energy on Rocket, I'm gonna lock these doors for pets because I don't think Rocket needs to be running around outside. I don't think that's very responsible. So as much as I absolutely appreciate all of the involved gameplay in that pack, oh, he loves her so much. I think that it would be one of those things where it just took too much away from the shelter and the mission. They really do need to stay, I think, in Brindleton Bay because that's where our strays are. And then I worry that it would be less about the adoptable animals and our fosters and more about just doing the things that you do when you move to Hinford on Bagley. You know what? He has not met Rocket fully, so let's have him say hi. And like I said, Rocket's a playful pet, so if you want to get on his good side, I think playing with him is definitely one of the ways to go, kind of enticing that play drive of his. And then I think that they are just going to go to bed. So while the household is sleeping, I will see you guys in the morning. We'll see if this kitty boy wants to settle down after all of his running around. Alrighty guys, everybody is up. Amy is just getting ready for the morning. She's making our Rocket feel very warm and welcome today. So she just became good friends with him, just giving him a little brush. He was very active during the night. He did nap a little bit, but not much. Caleb is still asleep, but we're gonna have him grab a serving of food, probably with his mom. And then Hugo's gonna run over to the shelter, make sure the dogs are good. Today is spooky day, so I actually did quite a few things with the calendar. So instead of our seasons being 1 week long, I made them 2 weeks long. And then I put in some just other holidays, some more family holidays, since we are going to be, you know, we've got Caleb, we have the families. So we have Spooky Day, we're gonna be doing that with them. We are going to be doing Harvest Fest, there is Winter Fest, and then New Year's. We've got Love Day. We have Bunny Day, which is gonna be like Easter. And then for when Caleb gets older, we probably won't do it, you know, this time around in the calendar, but I made it so that we have a holiday where he doesn't go to school. So during the summer, he's home. So if you guys have any more holidays that you want to add, let's do that for sure. I think that Spooky Day is a good one to make sure that Rocket is socialize to, because there would be strangers normally coming to the house. So our only things that we have for Spooky Day are trick-or-treating and wearing costumes. So I think this would be a really cute thing to do. I can't wait to get Caleb in his little costume. Ooh, Hugo is feeling island vibes. Ooh, what's he doing? Oh, he just wants to watch the little boy. Both Hugo and Amy are great involved parents. This is such a loving family. I was really worried about being able to take care of Caleb, but it looks like they're doing a great job. And Hugo, my man, let's get you into a costume. Let's have him do the llama. See if that doesn't freak out the dogs. Awesome. Perfect. And while he's here, he is actually going to clean out litter boxes. We're going to make sure our food bowls are good. Let's remove the temptation for, oh, he's going to go up. And okay, so we need to lecture him about eating human food. This is the second time that he's done that. Repetition is something that they need, something consistent. They'll learn the fastest. Cats, just like dogs, just need some instruction in a way that is meaningful to them. Tell you what, the nice thing about having aging off is that we can make each life stage last as long as we want to. Oh, Amy, be patient. Let's get Amy, after she's done with that, into her costume. Can we have him wear a costume? That would be super cute. All right, so Amy is a cheerleader. And Caleb, should he be a fur tree, a holiday? Let's do a monster. Our little monster boy. Yes. All right, buddy. We're going to have Hugo travel to Bridechester. I had to have the Swains take Thumper because MC Command Center wasn't working. And he's just going to talk with them. They did kind of a trial overnight. He wants to see how all of that went. So they're just going to sit and chat a little. Aw, look at that. So they have a very snug little house, which I like. One of the girls is an entertainer, so I figured that she and her kitty cat, Crystal, would be in this room. And then the other of the girls is an author. What I think we're going to do, because it looks like it went really well overnight for their trial run, is we're just going to leave Thumper here. So this boy needs to be adopted, and he's just going to fill their pet bowls for them. And you know what? We'll pretend like this is part of their costumes. He's going to share some Spooky Day spirit with them. And oh my gosh, Aurora made a cake for the occasion. And we're going to transfer over Thumper's 800 simoleons so that he is adopted. All right, so now that Dad's home, we are for certain going to need to sit train Miss Holly. She has been a very sweet dog, but she needs to learn her 3 tricks so that she can get adopted. So he wants to meet a cat and meet someone new. Why is she tense? Oh, she's cooped up. She wants to be outside. You guys, look at this child and this cat. Oh my gosh. I think it is so good for kids to be raised with pets, cats, dogs. It teaches them empathy. Actually, there's some research that says that it can help with allergens. Just exposing them to a little bit more as they are growing can really help them. Oh, look at him. He is so cute. And Mr. Rocket is helping to get Caleb's communication skill up. So I think that's a really cool use of pets. I really hope that Caleb, he's going to be attached to Rocket. It's hard to have kids understand what fostering is and why we do it, but I think it'll be a good experience for him overall. So while Caleb is occupied with Rocket, we're going to have Amy go over and give the shelter cats some love, some affection, some attention, because definitely they need that from her. Yay! Heidi learned to sit. Awesome. What a smart little thing she is. That was really quick, actually. So let's teach her to shake. Sit and shake are good ones. I really wish that you could teach puppies, because puppies are actually really teachable. But but it's just not something I think they can do in The Sims. I think with their size, they would have had to have all of these different interactions for such a small animal. So they had to limit them. I would assume that that's why. Good girl, Heidi. Oh, look at her. All right, so she's given those cats some love. Let's pet Miss Sophia. If I want to go over to her house, I can't, Mom. Do you want to hang out tonight? Oh, Mom, I can't. Oh, Hugo just gave up. He's like, nope, that's enough. Oh, look at Rocket. He is so sweet with Caleb. He really is. His sim self is amazing. And Amy, what I want you to do is actually, let's get back into your cheerleader costume. I think Luke, her relationship with Luke is up really well. So I want her, just before we close here, to invite Callie Baxter over just to say hi to him. Because again, Luke is more of an aloof cat. Invite. And oh, and it looks like Callie's a little distressed. She's like, hey, clearly you were stressed out. What's going on? You know that we're here to support you. She might just be worried that, you know, hey, this is a lot of animals. I know that we just adopted a dog from here, and she seems to be fitting in okay, but there's been some hiccups here and there. So I think that they're probably just discussing that. And let's share our love of cats with her. We'll start talking about the kitty cats. That seems to be going much, much better. We're gonna show off our pet. Oh my gosh, we have a trick-or-treater. That's funny. All right, let's do a treat for him. Oh, this is little brother. All right, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, look at the stank face on Callie. Well, I mean, I was hoping that today would be the day that, oh, she does like Luke, that she would take Luke home, but she seems to be just not in a great mood. So can we send her home? We can't. Oh, well then. So they are just gonna have a quiet night. I don't think we're having any other trick-or-treaters. Just little brother, which is fine. Hugo, let's have you get into an everyday outfit because I cannot take you seriously in that llama corn. And let's check in with Rocket and see how he is doing. He's actually doing really well. So it looks like Rocket is tired after his first spooky day. Dad is putting Caleb to bed, and Amy is going to play with Rocket while we wind down here. I hope that you guys like the interview, and I look so forward to playing with Rocket. You guys have such a wonderful day. Thank you for playing along with me, and happy simming.